Holy biscuit bagels, Batman. Devontae Adams is now on the New Jersey Green Bay Packers, New Jersey New York Jets, or whatever their names are called. Aaron Rodgers just picked up his best friend, and the Packers get a new kicker in McManus. McManus! Welcome to another exciting edition of Go Pack Go all day, and I'm your host, Vinny B. And now I'm going to predict Week 7 of the NFL. Week 7. We're already at Week 7, and tonight we got the Denver Broncos versus the New Orleans Saints. Both teams are about the same, I would say, but I'm rooting for the Denver Broncos to win this game, even though Alvin Kamara is a pretty solid running back. I want the Broncos to win this game because a win for the Broncos and a loss for the Saints is actually much better for the Green Bay Packers. Next, on Sunday, so after tonight, we have to wait till Sunday, the Patriots against the Jaguars in London again. So I guess the Jacksonville Jaguars have 2 games back-to-back in London, and they're going to lose again in London. The Patriots will take the win here because the Jacksonville Jaguars cannot stop a nosebleed. Atlanta Falcons versus the Seattle Seahawks in Atlanta. Atlanta Falcons will win this game, sadly, because I just think that the Kirk Cousins is on a roll right now. The team's got a solid running game. They're just a more complete game than Seattle Seahawks at the moment. Plus, Seattle's not playing at home, which they usually thrive at. Next game, Buffalo Bills versus the Tennessee Titans in Buffalo. Buffalo Bills are going to destroy the Titans. The Titans are just not that great of a team. And the Buffalo Bills just got even better by picking up Amari Cooper. So look out, Buffalo Bills. Cincinnati Bengals against the Cleveland Brownies in Cleveland. Cincinnati Bengals are going to win this game. Cleveland Brownies do not have an offense at the moment. They traded away Amari Cooper. So, Bengals take the win here. Houston Texans versus the Green Bay Packers in Green Bay. Green Bay Packers will take this win. I understand that C.J. Stroud is a pretty darn good quarterback, but the Green Bay Packers just keep getting better every single week. That defense is getting better. The offense is getting better. So I expect that the Green Bay Packers will take this win. Jordan Love is getting into his rhythm. He's throwing that ball left and right to Watson, Wicks, Reed, and Dobbs, of course. Dobbs is back after being suspended. But Wicks, I think he may or may not play, but they got a solid running game going on too. So Packers are just looking pretty awesome. They got their new kicker, McManus, after getting rid of the Narv Dog. I thought Narv Dog was awesome, but enters in McManus. So if the Packers kicking game is better, if the Packers can get to the quarterback with a pass rush, I think that would be a great sign to see in this game. So I'm always excited to see a Packers game. Packers are going to win this game. Go Pack, go. Next game, Miami Dolphins versus the Indianapolis Colts. I think the Indianapolis Colts are going to win this game because the Miami Dolphins just don't have a quarterback still. Colts are solid with their backup quarterback, but maybe their first-string quarterback will go in there and win. Their backup is actually a Super Bowl winner, so I picked the Colts to win this game. Hopefully Jonathan Taylor comes back because he's on my fantasy football team. Next, I would say that this game is the game of the week. Detroit Lions versus the Minnesota Vikings. These are 2 red-hot teams at the moment. They're both in the NFC North, of course. Both teams are fairly good. They both have a great offense, great defense, and everything in between. But I think that the Detroit Lions will take this win against the Minnesota Vikings. And hopefully they do, because I do not want to see an undefeated team in the Packers division. So Lions over the Vikings. Even though Darnold is doing pretty good, even though Goff is pretty awesome, but Goff has so many weapons around him. Same with the Vikings, but Aaron Jones is all banged up. And at the same time, Aiden Hutchinson got hurt pretty badly in the previous game against the Cowgirls, which the Cowgirls got absolutely dismantled by the Detroit Lions. So I think, again, Lions take this win. Philadelphia Eagles versus the New Jersey Little Giants in New York or New Jersey. I think that the Philadelphia Eagles will take this win. The New Jersey Little Giants have a solid defense, but I don't think that the offense is too reliable. I think that the Eagles show that they got some heart in them and that the Eagles will take this win. Next game, Las Vegas Raiders versus the Los Angeles Rams in Los Angeles. I think that the Rams will take this win. Las Vegas Raiders, they have no quarterback at the moment. Davante Adams is gone. He went to the New Jersey Packers. So, Rams take the win. Next game, Carolina Panthers versus the Washington Redskins. I think that the Washington Redskins will take this win because they're playing in Washington, and the Washington Redskins have a solid quarterback at the moment. Who knew that this guy, Jaden Daniels, was going to be the top quarterback of the draft? I think that he is the top quarterback of the draft. No offense to Caleb Williams or anything, but Jaden Daniels, the guy throws that ball right where it needs to be. It's really exciting to see. I mean, I think the Carolina Panthers are way better with Dalton, but the Carolina Panthers just don't have a defense. And I think that the Redskins are going to put up some serious numbers on offense. Next game, Kansas City Chiefs versus the San Francisco 49ers. This is going to be a pretty close game, very close game. But I think that the Kansas City Chiefs will take this win because they got the refs and they've got Taylor Swift on their side. For some odd reason, the Chiefs just keep winning, even though Patrick Mahomes' numbers are not all that great. I think he's got the same amount of interceptions as he does touchdowns. It's like 6 touchdowns and 6 interceptions, something like that, something wild like that. Christian McCaffrey is basically on the shelf. But this will be a very close game, so I think it can go either way, but I think the Chiefs will pull out the win. Next game, the New Jersey Jets versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. New Jersey Jets just picked up Davante Adams to reunite with Aaron Rodgers. We'll see what happens there, but I think that the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to lose to the New Jersey Jets because I've been hearing that the Pittsburgh Steelers are looking to replace Justin Fields with Russell Wilson at quarterback, which I think is a huge mistake. And I think that the chemistry between Rodgers and Davante Adams is going to be pretty awesome. So this should be a very entertaining Sunday night football game where the Jets take the win in Pittsburgh. Next, Monday Night Football, you have a double header. The Baltimore Ravens versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in Tampa. This is going to be a really close game, but I think that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers will take this win. Their quarterback has been pretty solid, but then at the same time, Baltimore Ravens have been allowing Derrick Henry to run that ball quite a bit. And even though Derrick Henry is like 30 years old, he is the top running back in this league right now with yards. So this game right here can go either way, but I'm picking the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'd love to see the Raisins win. Love to see the Raisins win because any kind of NFC loss is good for the Packers because Packers division is wild right now. Almost all those teams, all of those teams in the NFC North have winning records. So you kind of want other NFC teams to get some losses so that the Packers could at least get a wild card slot in the playoffs. I'm just thinking perspective of the Packers here because I am a Packers fan. Next game, the Los Angeles Chargers versus the Arizona Cardinals. Wow, this is going to be a really, really good game. But I think the Los Angeles Chargers will pull out this win in Arizona. Yes, the Cardinals got beat up by the Green Bay Packers last week, but I think that their guy, Marvin Harrison Jr., got a little banged up last week. So we'll see what happens, but I'm choosing the Chargers to win this game. And the two teams that cannot lose this week, are the Bears and the Dallas Cowgirls because they're on bye weeks. So that's my prediction for Week 7 of the NFL. And I'm Vinny B. Go Cadillac, have a nice day. And go Pack, go all day, baby. See you next week. Like and subscribe to this video, to this channel, because I got more on the way. I might even do something different next time. Who knows?